Muy buenas, 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 soy Sigiloco Games, estamos aquí de nuevo en el Mass Effect 2, en lo que es ya la segunda parte de este juego. Estamos aquí en nuestra nave en la Normandía 2, controlada por Cerberus, y estamos aquí haciendo una pequeña exploración, hablando con nuestro personal, a lo cual solo habíamos hablado ya solo con Jacob, y vamos a tener que hablar con toda esta gentecilla que está por aquí, a ver qué nos cuenta, porque algunas de las misiones, así que vamos a ver.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mass Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Tenemos ahí una nueva misión. Aquí tenemos a la doctora Chacos, muchachos. Vamos a ver.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Nueva misión sencilla. Encontrar el brandy, muchachos. En este conseguimos misiones. Eso nos da experiencia y nos da un poquito de créditos. Así que bueno, todo aporta. Aquí ya habíamos entrado. Vamos a sacar el ascensor. Vamos a hacer un pequeño recorrido por la nave. Vamos aquí a la ingeniería. Aquí está las máquinas, por decir así. Así.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Muy bien. Bueno, acá tenemos una zona donde hay que desbloquear con miembros del personal. Así que por aquí nada, aquí tenemos a estos muchachos. Acá está la máquina, este es el núcleo. La máquina de la nave, muy diferente a la original.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Muy bien.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper Menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
A ver.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Muy bien.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Muy bien.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Muy bien. Tenemos que ir ahí.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Nueva misión, muchachos.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
Bueno, y en la zona de acá abajo tenemos otra zona donde aquí se pone otra compañera. Y justamente aquí viene otra compañera de nuestro equipo. Así que vamos a tener que ir a ver a todo el equipo. Hay que ir a buscarlos por ahí y por allá. Así que bueno, el último lugar que nos faltaría solo sería los alojamientos del capitán. Bien, este es nuestro camarote. Aquí tenemos cositas. Tenemos nuestro terminal, que son las que habíamos leído. Tenemos estos de aquí, los logros. Ahí tenemos una fotito de Liara. Tenemos una terminal privada. Tenemos ahí.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Muy bien. Es como un acuario y todo aquí. Aquí podemos personalizar nuestro equipo. Aquí podemos poner musiquita. Y nada más. Pues prácticamente sería nuestra habitación. Exactamente. Vamos desde aquí. Bueno, ahora sí ya tenemos que coger el mando de la nave. Hablamos ya creo que con todos ya. Llevamos la chamber, llevamos con esa muchacha.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Acerca de mejoras. Ok. Mensaje sin leer. Un mensaje de Anderson. Bueno, aquí tenemos que ver todo esto de... La mayoría de estas misiones son de nuestro equipo, que tenemos que ir a buscarlas por la galaxia. Vamos allá. Bueno, aquí cambia un poco la cosa. Aquí en cada sistema, como pueden ver aquí donde está la nave, ahí está nuestra nave, ¿eh? Pero también tenemos combustible. O sea, tenemos que ir recargando nuestro combustible si queremos viajar a otro sistema. Entonces aquí tenemos por ejemplo 3. Tenemos reclutar veterano, reclutar Arcangel y reclutar al profesor. Vamos a dar ahí de momento. Aquí tenemos un mapa, digamos un mundo, digamos un planeta. ¿Cómo es la exploración aquí? Aquí cambia un poco la exploración de los planetas. Aquí, por ejemplo, aquí están otros sistemas. ¿Pueden ver? Aquí dentro del sistema no nos gasta energía. Pero por eso tenemos aquí un depósito de combustible, como pueden ver aquí. Y ahí tenemos. Este sería nuestro combustible. Estas serían unas ondas que tenemos que mejorar un poco a poco. Eso sería nuestro dinero. Y aquí tenemos varios planetas. Vamos a explorar aquí. Cuando entramos a un planeta, pues tenemos que hacer un escáner. Ya no es como en el anterior juego que tenemos que entrar al planeta y buscar los recursos, sino que tenemos que ir a hacer un escáner. Y en cada planeta hay como recursos. Se pueden ver así. Entonces aquí tenemos elemento 0, iridio, platino y paladio. Dependiendo en nivel, ahí va subiendo el nivel. Tenemos que buscar un planeta que tenga un nivel, por ejemplo aquí, ahí tenemos alto en platino. Solo tenemos 9
In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Aquí tenemos más paladio o platino.
Launching probe.
En cada planeta vamos a dejarlo en... Por ejemplo, aquí tenemos bastante.
Probe away.
Muy bien. Hay bastantes recursos y hay de todo un poco. Pero lo más importante es el elemento 0, muchachos. Es un recurso bastante escaso y muy pocos planetas no tienen ese recurso. Aquí tenemos que buscar el mayor beneficio. Ahí por ejemplo.
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Aquí tenemos bastante... Me parece que paladio.
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Bueno, tenemos que dejar este planeta. Si se ve que vive ese rico, significa que tiene bastantes recursos de todo tipo. Ahí.
Probe away.
Ya, ahí cambió a moderado, ¿sí ven? El moderado, por ejemplo, ya es que solo falta un poquillo de recursos en ciertas zonas.
Probe away.
Y ahí queda en pobre. Ahí generalmente ya el planeta está prácticamente casi muerto. No quiero hacer eso. Listo. Bueno, entonces aquí tenemos ya en Sarabarik, tenemos un 60% ya explorado. Y, como decirlo, tiene 3 fases cada planeta. A veces los planetas son ricos, hay planetas moderados y hay planetas pobres. Los planetas pobres no les vamos a prestar mucha atención, realmente, porque es muy difícil encontrar un recurso ahí y se demora mucho tiempo. Es lo que yo les recomiendo. En los planetas moderados basta, creo que con 2 o 3 ondas y se acaba el planeta. En el planeta rico sí basta, sí hay bastante que comprar. Vamos a comprar combustible una vez. Listo. Entonces vamos aquí al siguiente planeta, que sería este de aquí. Vamos a ver, ¿no explorado? Bueno, vamos a hacer el escáner. Solo vamos a hacer este planeta. Aquí. Porque en es moderado, ¿sí? Empezó en moderado.
Launching probe.
Este empezó en moderado, así que, por ejemplo, este tiene bastantes recursos. Por aquí. Ahí.
Probe away.
Si el planeta se vuelve pobre, es que ya no hay nada más. Realmente solo suele haber 2 o 3 ubicaciones con bastantes recursos. Aquí.
Probe away.
Ya, el planeta ya está pobre, así que realmente no tiene muchos recursos, pero tiene iridios.
Probe away.
Listo. Ya. Aquí tiene un poco más, pero ya de iridio creo que ya está suficiente. Digamos de platino. Vámonos. Vámonos aquí. Y sería el último planeta, sería este. Para entrar en órbita. Vamos a iniciar el escáner. Este tipo es moderado también. Hay planetas que son ricos en cierto tipo de elementos. Aquí no hay nada, me parece. Ahí. Aquí me parece que hay iridio.
Probe launched.
Sí, un poquillo de todo.
Probe away.
Tenemos unas 2 ondas más que la vamos a aprovechar bien. Parece que ahí.
Probe away.
Ya, sería planeta ya está pobre. Ya no hay muchos recursos aquí. Bueno, a veces solo tienen una fuente más de un elemento alterno. Puede ser de paladio, me parece que hay paladio aquí, pero no tanto, así que no vale la pena. Ya cuando los planetas están en pobre, creo que ya no hay nada más. Bueno, y así va a ser con todos los sistemas. Como pueden ver, aquí hay Amada. Tenemos misión aquí en Amada, es otro sistema. Aquí tenemos a Fatal, que es otro sistema. Y acá me parece que tenemos a Batala. Y así es la población. Acá tenemos también Arilaka. Y bueno, aquí tenemos el masa de relé. Pero podemos aquí porque están rojos. Pero en este aquí sí podemos entrar. En el relé de masa, y tenemos el Omega 4. Vamos aquí a comprar unas cuantas ondas. Listo. Ya compramos dos más. Ya. Y vamos a entrar aquí a Omega. Vamos a atracar aquí. Obviamente solo tenemos este equipo. Vamos a añadir aquí a Miranda y a... ¿Cómo cambia el espectro? Pues mira cómo cambian las... Ah, cierto que con Miranda no hemos hablado, pero bueno, no importa. Con Miranda faltó charlarlo un poco. Bueno, aquí no vamos a... Aquí ya que no tiene nada. Listo, vamos. Y aquí podemos cambiar nuestro equipo. Listo.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Arcangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Bien. Aquí tenemos el mapa. Esto no es tan bueno, pero bueno, es mejor que en el 1. Aquí es medio raro aquí estos mapas, pero bueno, aquí tenemos un poquillo más las cosas, como pueden ver. Aquí está Arya, aquí tenemos la cosa del misionario, el superior de Artelay, entrada del Artelay, depósito de transportes. Y aquí, bueno, tenemos más cositas. Bueno, es fácil en realidad, no hay como perderse. Aquí tenemos ahí.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Oh yeah, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Muy bien. Ahí tenemos a Said. Pero con misión. Hay que hacer primero esa misión. Ok. Aquí tenemos a... Historia, venga.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Vamos mirando. Y este güey. Este creo que son de los Blue Suns. Pero muchachos, quítense de mí. Vamos a ver qué tenemos por acá. Aquí están apartamentos.
End is not. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight.
Acá tenemos
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
¿Qué podemos comprar? Bueno, aquí tenemos varias cosillas. Tenemos una maqueta, tenemos daño de fusil, tenemos la armadura de sangre de dragón, que nos cuesta 12.000, tenemos 171. Tenemos un casco procesador. Esta podemos cambiarla en nuestro contado, por aquí tenemos también daño. Esta cuesta 50.000 créditos, pues este ya es bastante carito. Bueno, aquí tenemos que conseguir créditos en masa para ir comprando cositas. Así que, vámonos. Acá tenemos un pequeño guardado por aquí.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy
Una
anything.
coraza condensadora. Un módulo de pirativo. Eso está muy bien. Eso está muy bien, ruido. Armada de Cerberus. Y tenemos una nueva arma.
Notorious Arcangel in an attempt to kill the meddling bastard once and for all. Who is he? Who gives a shit? He'll be dead soon enough, and the one
Aquí tenemos la batería, me parece.
You're back. You must have seen something you like.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
Human, tell Captain Gaborn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gaborn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gaborn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to ya.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
¿Qué más tenemos por aquí? Aquí no hay nada, aquí no hay nada.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harry.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Una misión. Aquí tenemos los conectores estos que necesitamos. Sí. Tenemos el tejido de piel pesada, que pesa 75.000 con daño de escopeta. Escopeta de plasma get. Esa necesita daño de escopeta, estas cosas aquí, munición, también necesitamos.
Captain Hannah Shepard has apparently turned down an Admiral's star and will remain in command of the Orizaba.
Imagine this.
You're in the Nexus.
And the
only one around is that. Suddenly, a shot. Red hot lifeblood pours from a wound in your back as your life ebbs away. The attacker leans forward, hoists your valuables and
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Un poquillo los precios.
Testimony by an apparent Cerberus scientist.
Esto es buenísimo.
A researcher known
Será
only
para
as
más de
Dr.
un poco más de
has
dinero.
been promised immunity and
Aquí
has
el dinero es
suggested
bastante
Cerberus may also be tied to the death of
así que
Admiral Kohoku several years ago.
Con calma, con calma. O sea, cuando tengamos bastante. Aquí es para entrar a como es el Afterlife. Eso, también ahí en los
I heard you spoke to Harrod. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Podemos también dar los 1000 créditos.
What do you need?
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Por aquí tenemos que seguir comprando. Pueden ver, a pesar de que se vaya, vamos a comprar todo esto. Aquí me interesa esto, que quede bien pesado. Y munición para cosas también. Hay unos que estos 3 son buenos. Entonces hay que tratar de comprar todos. Vamos aquí. Primero tienes que hablar con esta buena muchacha aquí que me está llamando, así que vamos directamente.
Come on, let me in.
Go on in. Aria's expecting you.
Come.
Bienvenidos a la tela. Musicón y todo. Vamos aquí a comprar brandy. Solo nos falta la comida. Pero eso me
I'm busy.
Aquí tenemos a alguien, muchachos.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
I'm trying to track down Arcangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Arcangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Arcangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Arcangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Arcangel.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Bien sencillo, muchachos. Aquí ya tenemos a uno. Vamos a conseguir al resto.
Step back.
Ahora aquí hay un. Aquí veo un reclutador. ¿Dónde está? Aquí está.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside?
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way. Wow, not even a smile. So you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Arcangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Arcangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Arcangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Arcangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Arcangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this.
We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Arcangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Arcangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
I'm in an important business.
¿Cuánto bien tenemos? Ah, no. Es que se viene el plan. Estamos subiendo en virtud. Vamos para acá.
Come on, let me in.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha task force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
La misión está por aquí. Ahí está.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Arcangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Aquí tenemos a Said. Vamos a ir con nuestro grupo normal. Vamos a añadir aquí. Y añadir aquí. Bien. Vámonos.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Arcangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Arcangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Arcangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Arcangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Arcangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Arcangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Arcangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Arcangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other Merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Arcangel's killed dozens out there already.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
A ver qué tenemos aquí. Aquí buscando cositas, sabes que tal vez hay algo interesante. Aquí no hay nada, aquí no hay nada. No hay nada. Listo.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Arcangel.
Guess we're going with the Mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Arcangel by surprise. I don't expect much. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Arcangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Arcangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Arcangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Arcangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Honest. Tiene que buscar el que es correcto. Demonios, ¿cuál es el correcto? Okay. Y ya está. Créditos. Elemento 0. Eso me gusta. Nivel de identificación de enemigo. Ahí. Con esto. Con esto. Con este. Está fácil. Con este.
That should slow them down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Esta alarma. Warning alarm. Vamos a ver cuántos muchachos sí que quieren.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Sons have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Arcangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Arcangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Me falta uno más.
Go away, freelancer.
Aquí entramos. Tengo un pirateo. Este. Y aquí viene. Este. Aquí. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. Listo. 6,000 créditos. Me falta uno.
Go find your own kind.
Era... ¿Qué viene ahí? Ah, no importa. Esta práctica. Esta con esto. Con esta. Esta con esta. Esta con esta. Aquí.
We can use this.
Fácil. Cajitos. Baterías ahí.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kathka.
You and me both, lady. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Vamos a volver aquí, por si acaso me estoy yendo de la misión.
What do you want, freelancer?
Ahí está el otro.
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. And somebody get me those damn blueprints! Now! Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Genta, get this scum out of my face.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. Doesn't trust people he doesn't know. Hates having to bring in outsiders. What do you want to know?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Arcangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Arcangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Arcangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about Arcangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek. At his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Arcangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
This can't be right. How can he have every exit covered?
Captains. Oye, aquí tenemos una nave. Vamos a ver aquí.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kinda stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Arcangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Arcangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Arcangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Arcangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Arcangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team! Go, go, go! Arcangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again. Where did I put that Omni tool?
Doesn't look like Arcangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Trouble ahead!
He's with Arcangel!
This might be useful.
Charge him up!
Por aquí. Botiquín ahí. Muy bien. Tiene una cajita fuerte. 4.000 créditos. Ok. Algo más, algo más. A ver. Pues no. Todo listo, muchachos.
Arcangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus! What are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Arcangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Okay.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these back. Bastards everything we've got.
Get over here.
Snipe that one! Heads up, they're deploying snipers.
What's it do?
Have a nice trip.
Impressive! Felt that one.
One less to worry about.
On target. Get over here.
Judges.
Perfect!
I've got him.
Enemy down!
Scoped and dropped!
Enemy down! Good shot!
Have a nice trip.
There we go!
I've got him.
There we go!
I love this one.
I've got no shields!
There we go!
Gravity's one me.
Necesito...
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Arcangel. Go!
Damn it. They're sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
Get over here.
Snipe that one!
This will put them down.
on over.
There we go.
Bueno, muchacho.
Now let's finish you off.
Ahora sí.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup.
A ver si tenemos algo más por aquí. Munición.
We need to prepare. Come see me.
No hay nada más. Aquí hablamos con Carlos.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got blood packing blue suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
I didn't come all this way to let you die. We'll split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Jacob, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
If you say so. I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Uy, aquí el sótano. No, es un sótano de rebeldía, muy bien.
I'll deal with the bridge. You close those shutters. We can't fight them in 2 places at once.
Más para acá. Aquí podemos cambiar las otras armas. Aquí tenemos la Miranda. No podemos cambiar nada. Jacob tampoco. Y Shepard. Tenemos esta. Ah, solo un láser de atrás. Vamos como estamos.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Esto me parece que se va a ir.
Too far. The shutter console is back the way you came in.
No shields!
Jump. Bueno.
Enemy charging!
Easy
Demonios. Adelante mucho. A ver, vamos. Aquí vamos a ponernos esto aquí. Va a ser más necesario aquí.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Ahí.
Commencing shutdown.
Here we go.
Too far. The shutter console is back the way you came in.
Felt that one.
Commencing shutdown. Obstruction detected.
There we go. Watch out!
Commencing shutdown.
Ya está. Ese muchacho aquí me están masacrando.
Find the large shutters and seal them.
Nice.
Here they come. There's not too many yet. There's a console near the shutters.
Lost shield.
Vamos a ver aquí. ¿Verdad?
Get that shutter closed. We can't fight them on two fronts.
Suerte. No.
Commencing shutdown.
We've got hostiles on the bridge, but we're holding.
Shutter secured.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
Leo, muchacho, por eso es difícil.
Enemies in front!
Watch the Krogan!
Ciao, Frank. Mori.
There we go! I got it!
I'm going to need some help soon. They're getting more aggressive.
Shields down.
Pinche video pro este.
Trouble ahead! One left! That one hit!
More trouble on the bridge. I can't keep up.
Crono el problema. Buenísimo. Así como cada otro.
I've got no shields!
Shut down. Shutter secured.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Arcangel.
We've been spotted!
Krogan in.
Nine!
Enemy charging!
Where'd she go?
Krogan on its way.
Where'd she go?
Oh Overloading their systems.
I've got him!
Pues ya está. Hemos acabado con los tres.
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on and...
Heads up!
Ya está. ¿Qué esperan, muchachos?
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already. They're offloading troops. Watch your back, Shepard. Perfect! I love this rifle.
This will put them down.
I've got him.
They've reached the rear stairs.
Never saw me coming! Have a nice trip!
Gotcha!
Switching to incendiary.
This will put them down. Enemies in front.
Come on over.
I've lost shields.
nice trip!
Engaging hostiles!
Have a nice trip!
Está buenísimo.
I got it!
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on.
Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
We better hurry. He looks bad.
Muy bien. Hemos acabado con la misión. Tenemos fusil, baño de fusil, liga tecnológico, hitos y elementos cero.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Muy bien. Estamos aquí de nuevo en la nave. Bueno, aquí podemos ver con el serie. Y tenemos un nuevo compañero. Un muchacho de carros. Aquí tenemos a Jacob. Vamos a hablar con Miranda.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
¿Sí? Exacto. Capucha de reconocimiento. Ok. Vamos a sacar los argumentos. Tenemos la botellita de esta buena muchacha. A ver, creo que tengo más exactamente. Tengo moción interruptora, tengo colección táctica y tengo operativa. Vamos a ponernos operativa. Más salud, más daño de armas. más. Vámonos.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now? You and me.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
To Jenkins, to Presley, and to Alenko.
May they never be forgotten.
Muy bien. Tenemos capacidad de medigelia. A ver. Aquí tenemos el equipo de cocina. Todavía no tengo los requerimientos que pide este muchacho. Pero tengo las baterías. Y aquí está ya, aquí. Y aquí tenemos la garra, muchachos. Tenemos aquí torpedos directores.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
After the Normandy was destroyed, most of us went our separate ways. CSEC asked me back, but I turned them down. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Resumen.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Muy bien. Cosillas con este buen muchacho. Dos más de virtud. Sí, bueno. La virtud siempre nos abre más puertas. Aquí no tenemos nada. Y acá está Miranda, que no habíamos hablado con una buena muchacha. Se me había pasado.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
¿Qué es Cerberus?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Pues bueno, aquí esta muchacha ha sido todo un experimento científico. Bueno, tenemos las baterías estas que nos pidieron acá los muchachos de aquí de ingeniería. Vamos a darles. Vamos acá. Vamos para acá. A ver, no, vamos para acá. Aquí están.
I've got green across the...
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
Unos 500 críticos aquí. Bueno, vamos aquí de nuevo al puesto de mando. Aquí tenemos a Michelle.
Yep. Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
Está bien, Simon.
Be yourself, Kelly. We don't need military protocol getting in the way.
I agree completely. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Aquí podemos, con personajes femeninos podemos realizar una relación con Kelly. Pero como le dije al principio del video, al principio de este juego, vamos a continuar con Liara. Tengo a Joker.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
Uy, vámonos. La visión del plutón, eso yo creo que hemos hablado.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Es cierto que tenemos ya a Said. A ver, si no me acuerdo mal, Said está en la parte de abajo. Diga abajo. Eventos. No, está en ingeniería el Said. Sí. Vamos acá abajo. Y me parece que está por aquí. Ahí está, se ve. Tenemos la vigilancia, con cámaras de seguridad.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
Yeah,
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Ese muchacho. Aquí tenemos cubitos de basura. Sí.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Usar basura. Ahí fue. Muy bien.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Y son recuerdos aquí de este muchacho. Este no es muy hablador. Así que ya, podemos irnos de aquí. A ver, creo que lo tienen ordenado, ¿verdad? Vamos después del mando. ¿Cuánto dinero tenemos? Tenemos 210,000. Ya podemos comprar algunas cositas en realidad. Vamos acá. Vamos aquí a atracar ahora mismo, porque necesitamos aquí a Mordin solos. Bueno, aquí sí vamos a cambiar de aspecto. No, pues está bien este. A ver, y este muchacho. Vamos a llevar a Jair y a Garros. Tengo un puntico aquí. Vamos a hacer una serie automática. Aquí también. Una serie automática.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Arcangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Got something to report?
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
Vamos
Come on, let me in.
A ver si nos cuenta algo más la muchacha. Si no, ya nos diremos directamente la misión de...
I seen a Borgia shoot a man. Oh no! It was another Borgia.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Muy sencillas. Adiós.
What do you need?
This datapad was on one of the mercs going after Arcangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Just don't waste my time.
One scan and we're straight to business.
Your death was down. Whatever you need will come out on its own.
I'm looking for Morden's soul.
I always liked Morden. He's as likely to
How do I get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
This is some strong stuff.
Mira quién tenemos ahí, muchachos. Mira, Blake.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Progress has been attacked by unknown sources, marking yet another in the chronicle of the humans' failure.
Aquí tenemos la parte de abajo del afterlife, como ver. Plataforma.
I should have warned you, Shepard. I'm sorry.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Force of driven, dedicated fortune workers ready to address your security needs.
Una torcha de estos. Hiper muerta. Y no hay nada. Pero bueno, muchachos, eso va a ser todo por el video de hoy. Bueno, nada más, estamos justamente aquí en el Afterlife. Y espero que les haya gustado. Y nos vemos en una siguiente vez. Nos vemos.